Good morning. Back to some Automower Chronicles. So one of the misconceptions about the Automower is that it just bounces around. It actually doesn't just bounce around off the property. I wish I would have had my camera moving just a moment ago, but what you would have saw was that the mower actually mowed and just stopped in the middle of the yard and turned. In some of the videos I've talked about GPS mapping. Oh, it just did it. It just did it. So I didn't stop it or do anything, but remember I said the mower actually learns the property, remembers where it's been mowed and has not mowed. Well, this is part of the advancement that you get with a Husqvarna Automower. This is a feature and a functionality that's a part of the 450X and the 430X also. So what it's doing is actually got that satellite link on it, and it's plotting in its brain where it's been and not been in terms of mowing. So for the most part, yeah, it will bounce around, but the longer and more often it mows the grass, it becomes more efficient, and you'll find that it will not bounce around all the time. It'll actually go to a certain area and stop and turn, just as it just did again, because it's been running since yesterday, and since it's been running since yesterday, it's been remembering, oh, I didn't go and do a sweep over here before, so let me go back and hit that area as well. So glad I was able to catch it on video for you guys so you can see it. Again, this is what makes the Husqvarna Automower solution a great solution, and it's also possibly part of a blended solution too. So in some cases, if you're a commercial landscaper, you might still be using a zero turn out in some of the bigger areas of the property, but then up close around the building areas, you actually install an Automower because it's quiet, and the client says, you know what, we don't want all that noise and racket going on around our office building because we can't hear during meetings. So in that case, then you could deploy an Automower and leave it on property, leave it on site at all times, because it has security functionality and you can see what it's doing and where it's doing it. So again, guys, just want you to see that. Have me watching it, and one of the things you'll find yourself doing once you get an Automower is that, you know what, it becomes a discussion. You just stand and watch it. The more often it mows, the more efficient it becomes. It learns your property. It gets better and better and better and better. Thanks, guys.